Hello everybody and welcome to Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. I've been given exclusive first look at a demo that is to release on the 30th, with the full game to come later. So I played the first Arcade Spirits, as you know, on the channel, and I liked it. It was great. I love the setting because, you know, I love arcades. Fiction Factory Games production, because I forgot who actually made it. So let's just get right into it. So there's prizes, unlockable artwork. Ooh, not available on the demo. Oh, that's okay. Start the demo. Let's go. I don't know how long the demo is, but we'll play a bit of it. There's Iris. Hello and welcome to Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. My name is Iris, your personal digital assistant. I'll be your guide to the world of 20XX, an alternative timeline where arcades never went away. Before we begin your tale of love, friendship, and arcade competition, let's log in and set up your personnel profile. Ooh. Vaporware for work groups. Okay, let's see. Username, password, check the I'm not a robot box, identify all the fire hydrants. Boy, this is tough for an AI like me to do, and we're in. I uploaded up some default metadata, but if I got anything wrong, please feel free to change it however you like. Oh wow, we can really get in depth with this, can't we? Oh my gosh, it knows my last name. No, it's our online avatar. I don't know. That's kind of like what we do with the thumbnails, the little hexagon. I think the hexagon stuff looks nice. So we can't change this. So we can't change from our sex. Seems like that's okay. I'm just gonna go default. Oh, what's that? Wait, can we wear a cool hat? There we go. Yeah, there we go. Glasses. We do wear glasses. I mean, this is more kind of like the glasses I wear. Yeah, we're done. Sydney Moore? Yeah, sure, why not? Is this correct? Yes. That is correct. Oh, Seeker, gosh, this is exciting. I'll do everything I can to support your hopes and dreams. Well, you better. Oh, but it seems you aren't alone, are you? No, you also have your rival to contend with. Why don't you tell me a bit about them, too? He's a jerk, that's what he is. Probably wears a cowboy hat. I can't give him a cowboy hat. Okay, if you're going to advertise a cowboy hat, please let me have a cowboy hat. Yeah, he probably does wear a hat with heart on it. Peace and love and all that bullshit. Okay. Alright, this is fine. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. Chris Masterson. Yeah, that's totally. Sounds like a Chris Masterson. So Hunter is your rival. Hunter Masterson. Okay, tell me, is this a friendly rivalry? They got mad skills, but they're also a jerk. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sounds like Hunter is going to be a problem. Lastly, which version of the demo would you like to play? I've got a long and short version, so pick which. Short, 20 minutes long. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, I think we're all set. Have fun playing Arcade Spirits, the new challenges. I don't know what it cuts out, but that's actually interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a demo give me a long and a short version of the demo. I like that. Always a work of fiction, yada yada yada. Yeah, it's by PCube, who gave me access to this. So thanks to PCube. Good friends of the channel. Level 1. Oh man, I love the old, like, grainy VHS style visuals. It's really nice. Really brings back some memories, you know? You guys ever watched The Wizard? Oh, I love that movie. It's basically a giant Super Mario 3 advertisement, but you know what? That's okay. As far back as I can remember, my dreams were always ones of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of gold, the pulse-pounding action, struggling against all odds to reach the very top of the mountain. achievement, recognition, triumph. When you're young, you don't put much thought as to why you crave victory. You know, you just do. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Get a cough. My first game of choice was Fist of Discomfort 2, the worldwide esports phenomenon. You may have heard of it. The 2-on-2 strategy fighting game, so you need a reliable partner in order to win. Major esports teams like Play to Win focus entirely on devastating their FOD2 skills. That's what I'm looking for. Dedicated players to win the championship with. Now it is the distant future of year 20XX, and those dreams of victory are what led me here today to this unusual little arcade in the middle of the city. My longtime rival Hunter just signed on with Team Play to Win, one of the top esports organizations in the world, so naturally I wanted to find a great team myself. An app on my phone named Iris suggested I come here to Good Clean Fun, a combination pizzeria, laundromat, arcade. Dude, why isn't that? That should be a thing, right? She said I'd find a team to help me go for the gold. There's a arcade in Chicago I want to go up. I saw Maximilian, dude, have a video on it. It's called Galloping Ghost Arcade. It's supposed to be like an absolutely amazing arcade, and you pay like a flat fee of like $20. You could like stay there all day. Like, that's amazing. Next time I'm up there, I'm definitely gonna check it out. But that's neither here nor there. It is not a laundromat or a pizzeria, sadly. But the team isn't exactly what I was expecting. The members of Team GCF, for lack of a better word, name, I guess, aren't focused on my game of choice. They're interested in all sorts of other games as well. Here, let me introduce them to you. There's Zapper, as the name implies. She's completely into light gun games, blasting away at robots and zombie robots all day. She's cute. Die. Ugh. I hate the stupid RNG boss fight. Either send drones in a predictable pattern, or don't bother sending them at all. Wait, can you believe this? It's 20XX, and game designers are still relying on quarter-munching RNG in their games. Hey, Zapper, how's the gunslinging going? Not as awesome as I'd like. Kind of boring, honestly. But I need to get some training in for a freestyle competition coming up next month. You know, get my twirls and swooshes and quick draws nice and perfect. So, maybe take a break and play some Fist of Discomfort 2 with me instead? Hey, you know I'm down. Give me a few minutes to finish this level and I'll be right there alongside you, delivering beatdowns and one-liners. Thanks, Zapper. Okay, that's one. Let's see if I can get the rest on board. The next might be a little bit trickier. Rhapsody is our team's Fist of Discomfort 2 expert. They routinely post videos and blogs analyzing the game, breaking down tactics, a perfect option. Hey Rhapsody, interested in actually playing some FOD 2 instead of just, you know, talking FOD 2 maybe? Oh no, we don't play games here. Can you give me like 20 minutes? I'm reviewing some combo videos that just dropped to totally destroy the current meta. Since Fist of Discomfort 2 is only a few years old, players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, see what's OP. They haven't even settled on a good tier list yet. Yesterday, I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomokaze that basically makes her unstoppable. I tried to recreate it in training mode, but I couldn't. Well, how about we try to recreate it in game? You can't rush these things, Seeker. I'll need to spend more time with breaking down frame by frame first. I'll be with you soon. Assuming Rhapsody doesn't get lost in analysis, but Domino, maybe he'd be interested in starting right away. Domino plays bullet hell shoot 'em ups, the kind of games that need intense reflexes and make you throw controllers through the screen. As I approach him, he's in the middle of avoiding 9,591 glowing pink plasma balls. Hey Domino. I tried playing Ikaruga, which is an amazing bullet hell game, but I completely sucked at it. And that's when the screen fills with the giant explosion with the words game over. Ah, the inevitability of a game over. Sometimes you get the radioactive mutant space bear, sometimes you get the radioactive mutant space bear gets you, I suppose, but in the end, it's always the bear. Oh hey, it's you. Come to embrace the absolute void of space and the futility of a fight that you can't win. Crushing doom can be yours for one measly quarter. Another time. How about some FOD 2 instead? You're very insistent about this FOD 2 dream, aren't you? I'm curious as to what your goals were in coming here. I just want to play FOD 2, that's really all. Well, good for you, it's nice to want things. I'll join the fray, but first I'm off to the bathroom. I've been holding it so long my back teeth are floating. Later. Okay, next candidate, please. Oh wow, she's like hardcore. Jinx is the arcade's driving game expert. She's usually found drifting around corners in fast cars 7 at impossible speed. One of the FC7 cabinets has been specially adapted for her disability. Hands controls instead of foot pedals to give her joints a rest. Oh. Hey Jinx, I was wondering. No, never mind, you're clearly busy. Wanted to play some FOD too, huh? Well, that was the plan. Yes, everybody's a bit occupied and you're in the middle of a race, so... Still worth asking. Don't just assume things. You're part of this crew now, so we'll make time when we can. Got a busy afternoon ahead, but I can sneak some team practice in. Give me 30 to rest my wrists a bit and I'll be good to go. Deal? Deal. Okay, it's a start. It's a start. If I can get the last 2 on board, we'll really have something. Loxley's the arcade's ticket and prize game expert. He's mastered the art of liberating kitty toys from redemption games. And after obtaining a stuffed dragon from Good Clean Fun's crane game, he pops open the lock on the case and puts it back on top. Catch and release, yes? What? Good to stay in practice, keep the skills sharp, but no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process. Is this a thing, like competitive claw gaming? I mean, I guess so, right? I assume anything that takes any modicum of skill has some kind of competitive thing to it, right? So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowed me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair. I only unleash my full talent upon corrupted and unjust arcades such as the Palace. This arcade is sacred ground in comparison. But enough of that. Did I hear now that you're putting together a practice match? Yes, I am. It's a bit delayed, but it seems to be happening. Then I pledge my sword to your cause. Let me wrap up here and we shall begin the festivities. That's 5. And finally, Grace Cooper, our resident programming genius. She's working on her own RPG called The Wanderlost Trail. And surprisingly, she also made Iris, my personal assistant now. Hey Grace, when you want more for FOD 2 match, are you interested? Oh, hello, certainly, but got this weird bug in my game I'm trying to hunt down first. For some reason, it's perpetually spawning wheels of cheese when I try to climb the mountain. There's just so much to do before my game is ready for people to play, but I hope it'll be ready soon. Soonish. Eventually. In the future. I'm sure you'll figure it out, Mom. You're the best. Grace almost fumbles her heavily modified handheld game console and hearing my phone cheerfully chirp at her. You don't have to call me Mom, Iris. But you're my mom. Would you prefer a different user designation, Mom? Anyway, I'll be with you soon, promise. Not exactly a thundering wave of enthusiasm. Well, this isn't what I was hoping for when Iris set me up with this team. Hunter is in the big leagues with Team Play to Win, and it just seemed to be a friendly neighborhood gaming club. Makes me wonder. Choose a response based on your personality. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, or flexibly. Maybe they'll support my dreams as friends. Perhaps I can provide leadership and direction. I can inspire them to be champions. They need to just see how much the fun Pro Tour could be. Are they ever going to be interested in glory? We could inspire them to be champions. Nobody's born a champion. It takes fire, passion, and ambition. If they're kind of mad on the whole World Pro Tour thing, it's up to me to be an inspiration. I'm not saying I need to badger them into it, but if I can get them excited, well, maybe they'd be willing to come with me on the journey. Zepper's absolutely into that. She's got energy to spare. Loxley's always ready for anything, and Jinx doesn't want to back down from a fight. First things first, though, waiting on the team for today's practice. Every journey starts with a single step. But as I'm pondering that first step, someone else steps foot in Good Clean Fun. Someone unexpected. Someone's unexpected. Uh-oh. 4 cocky-looking people stand at the entrance to the arcade, smirking at everything, each wearing a flashy gold team jersey. Wait a minute. That's Team Play to Win. What are they doing here? The beefy one of the bunch, I think his handle is Blitz, looks around, clearly unimpressed with what he sees. Huh, nice broom closet. Where's the arcade? The woman at his side, yep, that's Devon. I recognize her from his streams. Let out a little snicker and stage whispers to him in response. I think this is the arcade, Blitz. It's charming, I suppose. Quaint in a way, likely popular with the kiddies. I saw the unshaven teammate smirks while rolling his eyes. That'd be Coda, supposedly the brains of the team. Now, Divine, we're here to have fun and play nice. Listen, I'll be rude stuff to some local yokels. But I ignore those 3. Because there's one more who has my complete and undivided attention. Hunter. Well, looks like little Seeker found herself a little team after all. I was so worried about you, truly. I thought no team was ever going to accept you. Seriously though, I'm loving the vibe here. My friend and I are going to stay here a while and enjoy the atmosphere. P2W. Hunter snaps their fingers and their teammates snap to attention. Spread out. With a fancy wave of their hand, Team P2W disperses around the place. Immediately, it's clear that Kino starts some trouble. You know what? I'm itching to play some games too. Without parting words, Hunter looks me dead in the eyes before turning around and leaving me where I stand. Immediately, the tension in the arcade jacks up to a ridiculous degree, clearly more than 3.6 Roentgens of an unstable nuclear situation. Not great, not terrible. Team P2W are quickly finding various ways to cause trouble, antagonizing my new friends, messing with the games. The easiest thing to do would be to avoid all this drama and stay on the sidelines, but that's not what friends do. Even if I'm a relatively new friend, less than a day old, I should step in and help where I can. Seeker, let me help. How can a phone app help with playground bullies? I'm keeping my microphone input open and echolocating any trouble you may find around the place. Check out your map and pick a place to go. But I don't think you're going to be able to visit everyone before things boil over. Right, prioritize. Got it. What's happening right now? Okay. Rhapsody, Zapper, and PW have an argument about strategy. Off to one side of the laundry zone, I spot a small gathering, Rhapsody and Zapper, as well as the P2W metagame brainiac called Coda. Weren't you a member of P2W for like a very short time? I guess you only stayed up on the metagame when you actually had a good team. Everyone knows Tomokaze is headed for Nerf City. It's patently obvious. She's way too flexible, which makes her too powerful. Nearly every major FOD 2 team runs at least one, if not several Tomokaze specialists, making the meta so predictable it hurts. Once they nerf her, she'll be as good as gone from the game. There's always going to be a place for the middle-of-the-road character like Tomokaze. She's a solid pick. Individually, she's not that powerful, but paired is where her true power shines. She's easy for new players to pick up and play. So no, I don't think they will change her dramatically anytime soon. Who cares about noobs? FOD 2 needs to retain the core player base and satisfy the demands of the players. Competitive scene can't grow with such an obvious main pick at the heart of the metagame. Tomokaze has to go. You're a moron for not seeing that. A flunked out moron. What's wrong exactly? I would think RNG's a Seeker. Talk some sense in these two, okay? All this metagame yammering is boring. Who cares what characters are in and out of the game? Who gets buffed or nerfed? You adapt or die. You can't just remove Tomokaze. Think of how that will impact the game. All we'll have are characters that are too difficult to learn, which will drive new players away. And new players grow the competitive scene, not character removal. Whatever, moron. My brain is leaking out of my ears. All I hear is snosh. So it's a debate about FOD 2 nerd stuff. Still, if I can step in and close this down, that's one less flashpoint of conflict going down in an arcade. Rhapsody's right. Without a simple and flexible character at the heart of the game, newcomers will have a hard time. Zapper's right. Ultimately, it's up to the players to adapt to whatever changes may come. I mean, that's kind of true. I'm sorry, did you seriously just call my friend a moron, Coda? How is that happening? I kind of feel like this is... Well, I mean, this is kind of true, but... You tell me there are no other characters in this game, in this fictional game, that new players can't use? I find that hard to play. I gotta agree with Zapper here. Armchair quarterbacking is not the same as being on the line of the scrimmage. You have to adapt. Exactly. We plan. God laughs. You can theorycraft all you want, but in the middle of a match, you just do whatever works. Tomokaze or no Tomokaze. What? So you go into a fight with no build in mind at all? Not even an item purchase list for dojo power-ups? I didn't say zero planning, just you need to adapt your plans on the fly. I didn't memorize FAQs and combo lists. I live in the moment and fight in the moment. I just don't see the point of prophesizing nerfs and buffs or with characters you have. That's also kind of true. I play a lot of card games, so stuff gets nerfed and buffed all the time. So obviously stuff when it's broken, you're like, yeah, well, yeah, that's gonna get hit, right? Eventually. You know, but because people get pissed off because the meta is very stale. But without really knowing what nerfs or buffs are going to happen, you know, you kind of just work with what you have. So you two are arguing if Tomokaze will be nerfed or buffed, really? That means half the time you're planning for a future that won't come to pass. Instead of playing Karnak the Magnificent trying to predict the future, just wait and see what the devs decide. Exactly, you can't sit around planning for doomsday scenarios. If end times do come, face them head on. And the end times will come if a broken character like Tomokaze is left in the game. She's so easy, my 7-year-old niece could beat me with her. Are you seriously saying you could get whooped by a total newbie just because they use Tomokaze? Wow, you must really suck to have such little faith in your own skills. That's kind of sad, my dude. That's not what that's... Forget it. There's no talking to you pathetic fanboys. With VOD 2 crashes and burns, mark my words, I'll have told you this would happen. Consider them marked. Zapper gives him the old finger guns before Koda stomps away Nuff. Somebody who was supposedly the brains in P2W. He didn't have much critical thinking. Maybe next time it'll be a real debate instead of tossing insults. See, this is why I like having you around. You shake things up. We really need that if we're ever going to break out of stagnation. You're just doing what I can to support my friends. I'm sure you do no less. Just call me Sir Mix-a-Lot because I shake things good. Are things really that stagnant with the team? I've only been here a day, but I'll just do what I can. Think nothing of it. If you're about to proselytize about the power of friendship, save it, please. Sorry. Look, I get it. Friends are good. Friends are great, yada yada. But you gotta speak with your mind true, not just because you want to be a good friend. Never step in and express an opinion around me unless it's absolutely honest. God, don't say what you think I want to hear. I wasn't. Honestly, I'm kind of into the whole friendship thing. That's for real. Well, okay, good. As long as we're clear. I'm out. Later. Okay, where am I going to go next? Problem solved. What's over here? Weeks and Domino. Hog in a racing game. Hustled by an absolute unit. Ooh, what's this one? Oh. We're talking to our rival. Amidst all the surrounding chaos, I somehow managed to find Hunter, which is great because this is all their fault. Hunter, apparently enjoying a nice sit-down, is actively ignoring the pandemonium I approach. What the... Upon seeing me storm over, Hunter stands up from the table matching eye level with me. Oh, is something the matter? You look upset. You know damn well what's the matter, Hunter. They step in, closing the distance and testing my patience. Go on, enlighten me. No, you. I don't think you fully understand the consequences here. Your team's gone too far. Sometimes I really hate playing the game, but this is not worth fighting over. It's easier just to concede this one. I sigh, exasperated. E2W are causing trouble for everyone here, and it's really harmful. This isn't some silly post on the internet. Real people are involved with real feelings just like you. Hunter looks taken aback. Eyes diverting to the ground for a mere second. However, they regained composure as quickly as they lost it, and waves the whole thing off. Fine, fine, you made your point. I know you must blame me for this, but really it's not my fault. How is it not your fault? It's your team! The sentiment is charming to think I have the power over not just one, but 3 grown adults. What would you have me do? You'd have me go over there and start some sort of fight club, and risk one of the unfortunate excuses of humans putting a dent in my beautiful face. Hunter takes a couple of steps back, brushing the invisible dust off the front of their clothes. So no, I don't think I'll be doing that. As much as you hate my teammates, I'm not doing anything about it. They're gonna lead me to victory. I need them. Granted, living with them has some downsides. They are far from civilized, but with the constant training, I've already surpassed my current skills tenfold. I'm nigh unstoppable. In fact, Hunter lets the words dangle on their tongue like a worm wriggling on the hook. It was you who was holding me back. Me? How can you even say that? You can't possibly believe that, not after everything we've been through. But the fire burned on my cheeks, and I don't think Hunter was prepared for the stare down I was giving them. Taking a step back, Hunter tucks one of their hands underneath his elbow, allowing the other hand to rest under their chin. Perhaps what I said wasn't exactly what I meant. Let me explain. I don't want an explanation. Not wanting any more of it, I leave Hunter in the dust. Getting late. How long are we going to have to deal with Team P2W squatting in our clubhouse anyway? Seeker, I'm detecting a buildup of social tension. Please follow the indicator on your map. Oh, great. Now what? Over in the arcade around the F2 machine itself, P2W squares off against GCF, both sides finally having enough of this mess. Simply don't understand how the game is meant to be played, and with that attitude, you never will. I was just trying to explain how I felt. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to. Leave Grace alone, you loser. I can't fathom why Seeker would waste her time with you lot. This is getting ridiculous, but I know how to solve it. Or at least refocus all this aggression to something else. It's an arcade, isn't it? So let's game. Hunter, we'll play a match of Fallout 2 and then everybody calls it a day, okay? That's it. If we're gonna fight, we fight like gamers, Hunter. You, me, Fallout 2, let's do this. We're all done shouting. Can we please focus on what we want? No, let's do this. Okay, we're done shouting past each other. It's time to put up and shut up. Hunter, we go toe-to-toe and Fallout 2 just like the old days. One match to close out this whole mess and everybody goes home. You gonna step or not? If you really want to lose in front of your new friends, be my guest. Challenge accepted. Hunter steps forward from the rest of PTW, welcoming the competition. Koda will join me against you and one of your teammates. Fair? We'll see which team rules and which team drools once. Okay, what are you, 5? I wasn't planning on raising the emotional stakes of this fight, but that old urge to win, to prove myself, it's rising. Agreed. Let's do this. All 3 of us are ready to go, but we need a 4th, a partner I can rely on. 2 versus 2, that's the rule of Fallout 2. Strongest foot forward. Who do I want to call on this decisive fight? Ooh. Rhapsody. Well, he's like the meta guy, right? He knows all this stuff. Rhapsody, ready to step into the spotlight, buddy? Put Team P2W in their place. I'll gladly grin and bear it for one big fight. Sure, let's teach them a lesson. Oh, I have to play the game? I wasn't actually expecting it. Quick tutorial. It plays a lot like rock, paper, scissors with defense, special, attack. Special beats defense, defense beats attack, attack beats special. Okay. Your personality will give you some bonus points every turn. A super gutsy person will be better at attacking. Okay. Lastly, you can use your ultimate once per game to automatically win a round. If you use yours the same time as your opponent's does, you counter it perfectly. Ooh. If you're a little confused, that's okay. When it was the story will continue, give it your best and good luck. Yeah, but I want to smash this guy's face in the dirt. So, I mean, it may continue, but my pride will be damaged. Okay, think. Focus. Hunter generally loves to attack, so I can counter them with defense. For Koda, he likes to rotate attack and then defend and special, and then, well, it's kind of a wild card. Win or lose, I need to give it my all, even if I really, really want to win this. I have to focus on the fight and the fight alone for the sake of my dream. Alright. Oh, it's the Street Fighter Versus logo. I like that. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Okay. I play tactics games. I got this. Team 1. Okay. He likes to attack, so we're going to defend. Aha! He wants to come at me? Fine. I turtle up and defend against the attacks, keep myself and my minions safe. Your defend beats their attack, you earn 120 points. Let's go! Oh, wait, what did he do? I forgot. He likes to attack and then defend and special, right? We'll defend. The ultimate upset. Your defend beats their attack, you earn 140 points. Nice, okay. 260 to 0. He might actually defend here. Well, he says he likes to attack, right? Let's try defending again. Okay, yeah, good. Okay, how many points do we need to win? Okay, he probably likes to defend, so we'll special. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Special to beat their defend, you earn 150 points. Let's go. 550 to 0. We're crushing it. Okay, defend again. Dude, come on, really? 670 to 0, dude. We're crushing it. All right. Okay, he did a little attack. Oh no! No, they used the ultimate. No. Okay, that's fair. We couldn't do anything about that. Is he just gonna do the same move? Okay. He just always attacks all the time. Okay. So let's try attacking. We both attack. It's a tie. Okay. We won. Yeah, crushed them. I want more than just this one, but I'll take it for now. Well, if that guy did anything other than attack, maybe they would have had a chance. We won? We won! We won a match over the best team in the nation. Haha, fuck you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just excited. I'm sorry. All the old instincts come rushing, and the thrill and the satisfaction of victory. Beating P2W feels good. It feels really good. Haha, get out. GG, well played. Hope you all earned something important today. One lucky win isn't proof of anything. Win's a win. We absolutely won. Time to face facts on it. You're not untouchable. Needless to say, Coda's not particularly thrilled with the outcome either. I call hacks. They have to be cheating. No way a bunch of laundromat losers could beat us. Oh. There's no call for that except your failure with dignity. Oh yeah, I use my phone to hack the game and give myself like 1,000,000 points. Wanting to accept loss is an important part of emotional maturity. You know what? We're gonna go high ground here. Coda, you really need to learn to accept loss. You can't win all the time. How you react to losses says a lot about you as a person. Listen, I'm still working on myself, I'll admit. Even today's victory means pushing that lesson down the road to another day. I want a rematch. I demand a rematch. Best of 3. Only way to prove this wasn't a fluke, because it was a fluke. It's not possible. Quite possible, as you see, that as the whole internet has seen. Loxley holds up his phone playing a video he'd been secretly taking of the whole match of P2W's humiliating loss. A bit clickbaity, but I opted to title it Team P2W utterly schooled by local laundromat underdogs. Lovely, isn't it? Now the whole world knows your pedestal isn't quite so out of reach. You little... I'm about to reply when I'm cut off. A figure who's been lurking in the background this whole time makes her presence felt. The coach. Oh, that's the coach. Victoria Prode. Formerly the esports star player Valkyrie. I'd seen her come in with the team, but she hadn't talked to anyone since arriving, quiet like death, only watching and waiting. Now she glowers at Coda and Hunter, extremely unhappy with the results, her frown causing Coda to shift nervously. Coach, I just meant that. She holds up a finger to her lips, silencing him. Coda, you're fired. What? Not only are you fired, your non-compete clause means you're not joining any other teams. Defeated, Coda slinks away to a corner of the arcade. As for you, Seeker, congratulations on your victory. Clearly you've earned it. But I wouldn't spend all night celebrating. You haven't won some grand war. You're an impressive challenger, no doubt, but take my advice. Be content with what you have. She nods and I'm confused. She's just giving me a nod of respect. She twirls her finger in the air, and the rest of Team P2W follows her out, even Coda, who's trailing at a safe distance. We won. We beat the best team in the nation, simply by being who we are, by working together. If we can accomplish that, we can avoid becoming a group of toxic jerks like Team P2W. This could be the start of something great. As I reflect, I note that all of Team GCF are together, unified because of this movement. And all of us smiling together. I think I understand why Iris brought me here. They may not be hardcore FA2 players like Hunter's new team, but they are a team. They're friends, they're allies, they're together as one, and I've done my best to support them today. They could do anything they set their minds to. Maybe this is the moment. Maybe I can convince them of that. This is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Okay, I know I'm the newcomer, but together you're an unbeatable circle of friends. Together we can win. Today is proof we can make something big of Team GCF. We can conquer the Pro Tour. It is destiny. Let's go. You guys rule. I mean it. We seriously just kicked P2W's ass. Did you think you'd be doing that today when you woke up this morning? If you ever want to prove that this is a good, clean, fun crew is more than what you think it is, there you go. We can hang at the top. We can overcome. And if we tried, really made an effort, I think we could conquer the Pro Tour. We can be at that level. I said we make a run for it. Win or lose, we owe it to ourselves to at least try. It's destiny. What do you say? You know I'm ready. I'm willing to give everything I've got. Let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Feel fell deeds awake, now for wrath, now for ruin, in the red dawn. 4th Team GCF. Reluctant to put myself out there like that, but I have to admit your enthusiasm's like a wave. Ride it out to the end or drown. I'm with you. Awesome. Happening. My dream. My dream is a victory. I found a team willing to go all the way. I've done it. Iris was right. This is where I need to be. Hold it. One thing to make absolutely clear. You want to whip this team into something resembling a competitive professional esports crew? Okay, then I nominate you to be our team manager. Seems only fair. If you want us to take this seriously, we'll need someone who can network, shake hands, make deals, sign paperwork, make travel arrangements, find sponsors. And since you're so gung-ho about this, that means it's all on you. Yes, of course, it makes sense. I'm sure you do a great job as team manager. Maybe you could even find a better name for us than Team GCF. Oh goody, we have a professional cat herder now. Have fun trying to keep this merry bunch on task, Seeker. I'd sooner eat glass than take on that job. But I say we don't give Seeker absolute authority. You saw how that creep who runs P2W just up and fired code it. None of that. You don't get to access or fire anyone new. Oh, well, if you guys are being an asshole, then yeah, I'm gonna cut you. No, I'm sure we can turn to Seeker for leadership without her becoming a tyrant. After all, Sic Semper Tyrannis, yes. I think that was a threat. Yeah, that was a threat. The last time that happened, Lincoln got killed. Just a word of advice from someone who's been inside and out alongside of esports for years. It is a lot of hard work. But overall, you'll do great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. 3 cheers for Manager Seeker. Cheer. I'm getting excited about this. A pro tour run? Can we really do it? Wow. With someone else doing all the paid work and heavy business lifting, I'm perfectly okay with this. Friends, to the pizzeria for only the finest and celebratory deep dish pies. Love me a big deep dish pizza. Everyone storms Ben and Matt's pizzeria, intent on scarfing down pepperoni mozzarella by the pound. It's happening. It's really happening. Tomorrow, my new friends and I begin our training for the Pro Tour. We're going to be a pro esports team. My dreams are finally coming true. I've dreamed of victory ever since I was little. My parents praising me for my accomplishments, that warm, wonderful feeling of pride and happiness. And now I'll be able to seek my dreams alongside new friends. I'll support their dreams and they'll support mine. Together, we can accomplish anything. Get ready, 20XX. Your new challenges are here. You have completed the demo of Arcade Spirits, the new challenger's victory. Let's take a look at your scores. You're in Zapper's sights, to be sure. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Oh. Thank you so much for playing, and we hope to see you again when Arcade Spirits, the new challengers, launches in early 2022. Okay, well that's the demo, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed it. You can play the demo for yourself on the 30th of this month. And you can play the longer version, which I did not play, so I'm curious to see, what that entails. But yeah, if you liked the video, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more visual novel content goodness. Have a good day, everybody, and as always, take care.